Pop the Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!
No, this should be good though. It's hitting right at the green. Regular conversation.
He's still making money off that song.
Is he? How?
It plays everywhere.
Everywhere.
And the clubs, man, that song still play. They play it on the radio here and there. It's got a bunch of streams on thing. Ooh, you know how you turn a black person into an owl?
Into an owl?
Uh-huh.
Say Mike Jones?
Who?
I got that one.
I was doing that all day yesterday.
It's on the beat, make it boom.
Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. As always, my name is Alan Ford.
I'm Will Hill.
And today's documentary, or this episode, is about the Last Blockbuster, located on Netflix. It's about an hour and 26-minute documentary, and it's basically talking about Blockbuster, the franchise, and how there's only one left in Bend, Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon.
You know,
B-E-N-D.
I missed up Portland.
Portland?
Is in Oregon.
Yeah, it is in Oregon.
Is that like the...
Huh?
So,
Seattle's Washington.
So Oregon is Portland.
In between, I thought it was in between California and Washington.
Oregon's that small?
Small? Hold on, man. Let me look at this thing.
Yeah, you don't know. Wait, no, Oregon is a state because Eugene, Oregon. Okay, never mind. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you said Portland, which is the city.
Portland, Oregon. Portland is like the capital, ain't it?
Yeah, so in between Washington and California, there's Oregon.
Okay. Okay, yep. All right, cool. That's what we got fact checked. But yeah, it's about Ben.
Look, it ain't that far from Portland. Ben.
Oh, shit, it sure ain't. But it's the Last Blockbuster there, and everybody remember going to Blockbuster, man.
You got some good Blockbuster memories?
Yeah, I would go there. I would try to get a video game, and I would get told no.
My mom got me a few video games. One of the games I remember ever getting from Blockbuster was this game called Earthworm Jim.
I remember Earthworm.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know why I remember that game so vividly from getting it from Blockbuster.
Just Earthworm, you get it and you just look at it, and then like I think to rent it for like 3 days was like $4.99,
something like that.
They're like, I ain't got that.
I was a child. I didn't understand the concept of money.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, hold on,
just give it to him.
Yeah,
like,
now you're older. It's like that's $5.
Right? The fuck you tried to get me
for 3 days? $5. I'm a kid. I'm only gonna play this game right because we got it, and we try to do that all the time.
My mom did not understand the rating system. I was not old enough to play the game. It wasn't bad, like nasty or anything. It was just too complicated for me.
What you mean, like
I wasn't old enough. I didn't understand how to play the game.
Oh, okay.
I just looked at the Earthworm and was like, "Oh, that look cool."
And then they would have the movie set up. Now, when DVDs came in, the first DVD we got from Blockbuster was Half Baked. My dad got Half Baked.
Like he picked that
DVD. He picked it. And we would sit there and watch Half Baked and Pootie Tang on DVD at Blockbuster.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then Blockbuster, you walk in, and then they'll have the main premieres on one wall, just here. Then they'll have all the genres spread out. Mm-hmm. And then in the documentary, they talked about this too. They'll have the private room where they have the porn at.
That wasn't Blockbuster.
Blockbuster had that?
No, they didn't.
Oh, my bad. Family Video. My bad.
Yeah, the smaller video companies. The one they focused on was what was the name of it?
Like these mom and pop stores.
Yeah.
I think it's called Video or something. No, like Pricey Video or something.
No, it was not. We fucked that up.
Yeah, we fucked that up. I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the one
that they focused on that turned to Blockbuster, because Blockbuster came into town like Walmart. Just took over.
Just took over shit.
That shit was crazy. So I ain't gonna lie though. When I watched this doc, I thought it was gonna be heavily focused on just the last one. No. They gave us the whole rundown on Blockbuster.
Interviewing celebrities. I don't want to hear from Jamie Kennedy. He interviewing celebrities about this whole thing. Finds out Jamie Kennedy, he got his acting started as one of the, I think they called themselves the showers or something like that. The showgoers. When they had the commercials for Blockbuster, Jamie Kennedy would do that all the time. And that's how he got like roles and stuff in movies.
Well, that's on his way to being an actor. Would you consider?
He's an actor to me. Stand up. You ever heard Jamie Kennedy stand up?
Have I heard any?
Yeah.
My boss went to see Jamie Kennedy. He said never again. That's when he went to the market. Anyway.
That's funny.
But he went to the market like right after that.
It's funny when they interviewed the celebrities, they would only post, you know how you got the name and then their credential?
Yeah.
They would only post like the movies that they had in Blockbuster under there. So Jamie Kennedy had Romeo and Juliet and Scream. He did way other movies.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Malibu's his Son of Mask.
But yeah, so one of the things that I learned is that all of the small mom and pop video stores, the big companies, the big movie companies, was charging what $100
a VHS tape
for one tape, $100 per tape.
Insane, $100.
Like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. $100?
Yes.
Back in the 80s?
Yes.
Early 80s?
That's a lot of money. $100. That's a car.
I wouldn't pay $100 for no
house
movie
in the 80s.
Or not right now.
No.
What? Somebody's a house in the 80s. No. No, I thought that was crazy. So the video store came in as a happy median.
You wouldn't pay $100 for a movie right now?
No.
So if somebody had a very good copy of Black Panther 2, you wouldn't pay $100?
No.
You wouldn't pay $100?
No.
You wouldn't. But you pay $100 for a video game?
Yeah. I feel like I get more entertainment out of a video game than
But you could be the first to say, I've seen Black Panther 2.
I don't give a fuck about that.
You don't care?
No. Then who do I talk to about it?
Okay, I guess. My bad, Will.
Would you pay $100 to see a movie first?
Depending on the movie.
Okay, if it's Black Panther 2, $100.
Before everybody else, nobody else has seen it.
Right.
Nobody has touched it. Ryan Coogler and Kevin Feige gave it to me.
After they fine-tuned it, yes.
Yes, and told me pay him $100?
Yeah.
Is it tax included?
Yes.
How much tax?
So 10%, so you're paying like 110, 112?
112? I'll go with the 110. I'll do that.
I was saying, depends on where you buy
DVD too, and I'm the only one got it.
Yeah,
I'll probably watch it one time and not look at it again, and still go see it in theaters.
That's the same. Just cause?
No, because I will put it in the case and resell that shit down the line.
For how much?
For how much? More than $100.
No, you're not getting more than $100.
It's somebody out there that would buy that more than $100.
Bro, if it's like the print DVD, the one that they're going to sell eventually. This is not a director's cut. This is not nothing special. This is the theatrical version.
No, I got the director's cut.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, because the director gave it to me.
But that's not the point we're making.
Okay.
Because it was a theatrical version they was paying $100 for. They wasn't paying for nothing special.
I still pay $100 for it.
Oh man, crazy.
Mainly because I saw it before everybody else. And then you know what I do? Y'all seen Black Panther 2 yet? It ain't even out. You sure? And then I would do what Blockbuster did. Or all the other mom and pop stores.
He said, "You sure?"
I will let them rent it or come to my house, and then I will just
charge people to come down. Ain't nobody coming out and watch some goddamn movie.
Yes, they do, man. Set the garage up and everything.
Nope.
Put a screen right there.
Nope.
Summertime movies at Allen's. Black Panther 2.
Yo, you better all trying to get like a drive-in type you did going on.
No, they can't. My block ain't that big. But yeah, they would do that, and then, like I said, the mom and pop stores, they would.
They found themselves like the middleman, right? Yeah. Instead of the people paying $100 for a VHS because the big movie companies thought, that's what it would be worth because you can let 7-8 people watch it at one time.
Right.
So the video companies paying $100 for a VHS just to get it in the store so people can rent it. Crazy.
To rent it, and then they would kind of make their money back too. But you have
100%. But it take time. Yes. Do you remember like rewinding the tapes?
That's annoying.
Yeah, I remember we had like a rewinder. All it did, you put the tape in, close it, and it rewinds.
Really?
Yeah.
You that old?
Yeah.
What the hell is a rewinder? Is that that's just a VCR, right?
Well, no, it was separate from the VCR.
Whoa.
All it did was rewind tapes.
This is a thing.
So
you put it in, no video show, just rewind it.
It was a little thing. It was like a little block.
Did they have the time on the front of it?
No, it just rewound videotapes. That's all it did. Yeah.
Oh man, I did.
Yeah. It was fast as hell, but all it did is rewind tapes.
Yeah, and then they stopped that tape shit because they realized this is gonna mess up a bunch of stuff, and tapes will always mess up too.
I mean, it was a technology at the time.
It was a technology. But then the movies, would it be the Actors Guild or something like that? Well, the big entertainment movie people. Let's call them the big movie people.
Okay.
We don't know right now. Big movie people tried to sue the mom and pop stores, but they said...
Yeah, they won in federal court.
Yeah, because you think about this. People write books.
Yeah.
And, like, you could just trade a book off.
I think that was so funny. That. To me, it just goes to show you that, like, in this world, everybody is for self.
Yes.
Everybody is... I ain't going to say everybody. Most people are for self, especially when it comes to these big companies. They give a fuck about the mom and pop stars making money off their video. They was like, nah, you can't do that. You bought it. You can't share it. Like,
yeah, it's mine. No, you can't share that. No, it's mine. It's mine.
I know you bought it, but you can't share it.
You can't share it. But then they won that, and then they made it legal for them to share.
Like the Netflix passwords. Okay.
They got a revenue now, so they get a revenue from that now.
Then they had to switch from VHS to DVDs. Mm-hmm. But before that, the way Blockbuster came about, they started off as just a regular video chain, right? Like regular chain. But then they went to these big box companies and cut a deal. So instead of paying $100, they were able to buy in bulk and get them for what? I think they said like $60.
Yeah, something like that. $60.
And so some of the smaller places, the big box companies stopped selling to them because it was like, well, we can't afford to give it to y'all. Like, we giving all our stock to them. Like, might as well just keep going. What the good thing is. So Blockbuster closed down a lot of smaller family video places.
Exactly. Blockbuster.
And then they went to the people in Portland, was like, hey, either y'all let us convert y'all or we go put another one right next door and close out down.
But they still technically own that Blockbuster too. That Blockbuster was run by that company still. They had
the family. Yeah. It was still ran. They didn't own it. They don't own it.
I bet you they got a big nice chunk of change.
I mean, yeah, they got the backing. They got the backing of being part of Blockbuster.
Right.
So they got the deals that they got from the bigger companies. So, yeah.
And then it was like, they said like 9,000 Blockbuster or something like that.
Up to 9,000. It was at a point where it was said to be a Blockbuster open every 17 hours. I'm like, damn.
I can see there used to be one. Where was one at? It was one. I can't even remember where Blockbuster was at around here. That's how long it's been.
Around here? I remember it was one like on 95th and like Western. Yeah.
It was. It was a Blockbuster. It was a Hollywood Video. Then they turned it into a Blockbuster. Over there on 127th and Western. They switched that. We're talking Chicago streets. Well, that's where one was at. And it was like, oh, man. Then you walk in. It's like, this place is. Want some popcorn. Get your candies. The candies right there on the rack.
It was perfect.
It was nice.
But like, all the people in this documentary, they all talked about how nostalgic it really was to go to Block. It was a thing. Everybody did it.
Right.
It was a thing every family did. Right? And then you had to worry about bringing it back on time.
You get hit with that late fee. That's the part that sucked. Black people not playing with that late fee at all.
And they had Blockbuster cards in their kids' name because they had late fees on.
Your mom or your dad would tell you, boy, run this in there. Put this in that thing. Make sure it get in there, too. You got to check the DVD and everything, rewind the tape before you bring it back. But mostly checking that DVD.
Yeah.
It's people out there who switch the cases, and if it's their own movie, it's like, oh, man.
Right. Terrible.
And then it's niggas like, some people I used to steal the movies. I ain't even gonna lie. The video games, I'd be like, oh, we gotta return this.
Just never did.
Some down. To be honest, the red box, I don't do that. They charge you like $20 the amount of the DVD. So it's like, I might as well just keep this.
Yeah. Bro, I remember one time, side note, I went to Redbox to rent a game real quick just to play with my cousin. And I opened it up, and they took the little sticker off that reads what game it is and put it back on the case and took the case back. So when I opened it up, it was empty. This shit was crazy.
Yep, Redbox. Yep, that's why nobody go to that anymore. We all still. I got Spider-Man Far From Home from the Redbox.
You just incriminating yourself?
Wait, not Far. Far From Home was the second one. I got that one. I had to think about that. But yeah, then they narrowed it down to Well, this what made them lose money. Let's talk about what made them lose money.
The downfall of Blockbuster.
Well, before we get to downfall, I don't want to skip over the Blockbuster card. Did you have one of those?
Yeah, everybody did.
Everybody had a Blockbuster card. Blockbuster. I was still a teenager when Blockbuster around too, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Were we? We were teenagers. It didn't go.
I mean, what? You're a year younger than me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was like 12, 13.
Because I don't, maybe
2003.
Maybe in my head it was already dying. But I don't ever remember personally like, oh, I can drive now, let me go to a Blockbuster. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everything wasn't really digital at that time still. You still had to go get the DVD. It was like 2003, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
But yeah, the Blockbuster card, man, people had that shit. It was like, it'd be laminated. You get it fucked up. It'd be peeling.
It was total fucked
like,
up.
yeah, it's right here. The whole Blockbuster card. Did Blockbuster have a porn section though?
No, it was family oriented.
That we know about.
No, they didn't.
That we know about.
That was one of the allures of it. You didn't have to worry about.
That we know about.
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, how many Blockbusters have you been in where it was a secret room only you seen adults go in?
I don't know. I think I was a kid when Blockbuster existed. But Family Video, woohoo! I think it's one still one in Chicago Heights.
I think it is.
It is. It's one in Chicago Heights. It's a whole Family Video there.
I mean, if a Blockbuster
take
could
a
survive,
trip.
I'm not going in there.
If what could survive?
If a Blockbuster could survive, one Family Video.
One family. We got the only one, baby. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, they had 9,000 stores. Then what made them lose money was the fact that they made a commercial and said no late fees.
No,
can't do that. Can't do that.
That was after the fact. So
they lost $250 million.
Yeah, no. Even before that, they were already losing money.
Right.
That's when they started switching people up top. They switched CEO. They had an opportunity to buy Netflix early on, but they laughed
at that shit.
Dumb as hell.
You gotta adapt. That's why
a lot of people think Netflix and Redbox put Blockbuster out of business, which is not true. Blockbuster, was doing the video on demand stuff, but what really put them out of business was the whole when the market crashed.
You heard how the guy thought about the Netflix idea though?
No.
He said he was returning, I forgot what movie it was, but it was like some terrible movie. And he got a late fee, a $40 late fee. And he was like, this makes no damn sense. So he started Netflix. He started Netflix.
Yeah, but then they came out with the whole campaign because they filed for bankruptcy.
Right.
But depending on which chapter you file, the business isn't over. You have an opportunity to try to make more money and to not actually go out of business. That's when they tried the whole no late fees thing, which I don't know who the fuck sat down and decided that was a great idea.
No late fee.
But that's where the money was.
People keeping them games, keeping
forever.
that stuff for years.
Why would I bring it back if it's no consequence?
At this point, they treat it like a library.
Yo, no. At this point, it's just I'm gonna pay you $6 for this. Hey, fuck a library. I'm not bringing it back. No late fees. Libraries got late fees.
Yeah. So it was like, God damn, like that's especially if you do it like around here, and I ain't bringing that shit back.
I'm bringing it back.
Taking my time, I watched it. Oh, no late fee.
All it takes is for one time to be like, I don't feel like it.
Nah, man, you probably figure I gotta take this movie back. Oh, ain't no late fee. The commercial pop up as soon as you think that's right, ain't no damn late fee.
No late fees.
That's right. Then they tried to send it to your house.
Send what to your house?
They will mail DVDs. Blockbuster tried to mail DVDs.
Oh yeah,
that's what Netflix did at first.
Yeah,
Netflix did that first.
Yep.
And like
those movies and stuff on demand. I mean, like I said, it was working out for them for a little bit.
Now they just like pay per view. Who the hell still has pay per view?
I mean, they really got in trouble with TiVo in too.
TiVo.
Yeah, when people just record TV. You ain't got to be there.
You sound ancient. No, none of this shit exists anymore.
Nah. I mean, because now everything is on a database now.
Then again, I saw a commercial for pay per view the other day.
I mean, they still have pay per views like boxing, MMA.
Yeah, that too. But I'm talking about like movies on pay per view.
Yeah, you could still rent. Like you can rent movies from your TV.
Right.
That's still in theaters.
Right.
Like $4.
I'm talking about like well, cable sites got pay-per-view. I still don't understand that shit. You don't even need that. You just go to Google it, look it up, and they'll tell you to rent it right there under the Google.
I think there's still a place for it.
Right.
Like I said, when Black Panther 2 come out, you don't want to go to theaters. You want to watch it in your own house.
No, I do got it in my own house. I paid $110 for it. $110 for this movie.
For the theatrical version. Yes.
The Bend, Oregon one. Let's get to that one now. Since we talked about the demise of Blockbuster.
Yeah, that's when they went down. They lost all the money, and they tried switching stuff up. They brought the guy in who brought Taco Bell back, who put the soft taco around the hard taco. They brought like the people who were the best of the best in the industry.
The Gordita fucking Crunch.
The fat bitch.
The fat bitch. They did.
No, so I mean they tried. I give them that. They tried to stay afloat.
She's done with. They tried a little bit too late.
All right. Back to the last.
Yeah.
No, this is how the documentary went. It went just like this. They like the last half of it was finally about the last.
This is the first time we're actually in order of the documentary. This is so funny.
They finally talk about the last Blockbuster.
Yes, they talked about the lady who works there, and she really loves her job. She calls herself the Blockbuster mom.
Which she is.
Because she just hires teenagers.
It's a small ass town. Everybody who lives there has worked at Blockbuster at some point, apparently.
If you ever need a plot for a horror film, that's it right there.
The Blockbuster mom?
Blockbuster mom hires teenagers. She goes out and actually, if nobody has the movie, she goes out and buys the movie.
Right. I feel like that's the customer service aspect.
But who money is she using? Blockbuster money or her money?
Her money.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I mean, when I say her money, I guess the store, because she runs the store's
money. So she probably have a Blockbuster
Right, she's
card.
allocating it.
She has a Blockbuster card, but credit card this time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she uses store funds to allocate these videos that she's now renting out. And once you rent it out 3 to 4 times, you made your money.
That's true.
So
it's crazy how Blockbuster's still around, but how GameStop is still around, but Blockbuster is closed.
Because you can still buy and use video games.
Yeah.
Like, Blockbuster really went out because, honestly, because VHS, once that was done, you did DVDs for a little while, but then DVDs was everywhere.
Yes. Anybody got DVDs.
Right.
Walmart. You can go to Best Buy, Walmart.
I mean, DVDs are going to be soon obsolete.
I feel like once Best Buy came around, it's like people go to Best Buy now to just get DVDs or Walmart.
I don't know people who still buy DVDs.
I would. Well,
I haven't bought a DVD. I don't know how.
Well, depending on the DVD, you think about it. When you get the actual DVD, you get all the extra stuff with it.
Which is crazy because I'm a huge fan of physical video games.
Yes.
But I won't buy a DVD.
And I'm the complete opposite.
Because I want to go watch it one time.
I will watch that movie over and over again. I got Deadpool the director's cut, Deadpool 2 director's cut. It came with a Blu-ray and a regular DVD. Yeah. And you get all the special stuff.
Hey, that stuff come in handy like if your internet go out.
That is true. I only get certain ones though. I only get superhero movies on DVD.
Gee, have you seen people sell a DVD player? I haven't. I feel like I've been in like Target and stuff. I have not seen just a DVD player.
They got them. They buy the speakers. I mean, they buy the speakers and the wires.
I'll look next
time.
time.
Yeah, look at that, man. But yeah.
All right, but back to Bend, Oregon with Blockbuster Mom. It's a family thing, man. They was just watching all the stores close around them, but they were still doing well. At no point did they say they was in any financial trouble.
No, not at all. Because they said people still go to it. It's not that far from Portland as well. So if you want that nostalgia feel, you go in there. But the thing is, do people actually rent them or do they buy the DVD?
I'm pretty sure people are buying stuff out of there.
You gotta buy
right? Because I feel like it's going to turn into just like, I want to say, a nostalgic store where they buy old stuff from the 80s and people go there to buy it. You know what I'm saying? That's because people are sending them like video stuff all the time now.
Actually, I like to retract that too, because at the beginning of the documentary, they showed her walking in, unlocking it, and then
she was
collecting a stack of return. Yeah, they probably so nice out there they return them.
Yeah,
I watched it, but yeah, I think video stores should come back, or that Blockbuster. They should probably put indie movies in there. Like, you can make your own movie, put it on a DVD. You can go get a stack of DVDs, make your own case, your cover to it, and put it in the movie and put it in there.
I feel like you could do that now with just go in there and talk to them.
You can do that. You can do that swap-a-rama. That's right. You just have a booth and just sell a DVD.
Yep.
But that's it, man. Yeah, we getting towards the end of this one, because this was the most pointless documentary ever. It really told us nothing.
I mean, I learned some stuff.
What you learned? How? Well, I
learned where it is.
Okay, you learned where it is.
I really thought Netflix was the reason Blockbuster went away, but it's not.
Okay.
That there's one store in Oregon is still going strong, like, but then Alaska had 3. It was 4 left. When it was 4 left, Alaska had 3 of them.
Think about this. Would you rather go to Alaska or Oregon?
Oregon. Wow.
And Bend, Oregon is a small town, and it gets people to come to that small town.
Yeah.
So that's how. But Alaska, yeah. It's cold as shit out there. I ain't going out there. I'd rather go to Oregon. You're not that far from Portland, probably Eugene. You can go to a Trailblazer game, or you can go to a University of Oregon game. It's like that. Yeah. But
so what'd you rate it?
What I rate it?
What'd you rate it?
I give it a 2.
A 2? Why? Yeah. Why 2?
Why 2? It brought back some memories. It was like, does this need to be an hour-and-a-half documentary?
Way too long. Way too long. He's not wrong.
I'm with the other ones being long, especially the next one we're going to talk about being long. But this one this need to be at least 45 minutes. It's not an hour.
They could have wrapped that up.
Yeah. And then it was mostly celebrity interviews. That's all it was.
There weren't even no real celebrities. These are C-list celebrities.
These are very C-list celebrities. Yeah, I give it a 2, man.
I give it a 3. And I think it really got a 3 mainly because of the nostalgia feel. All right.
That's what you got. You brought back some memories.
Yeah.
Of getting told no.
My mom didn't tell me no that often.
That explains a lot.
No, but don't get me wrong. I heard fucking no. I heard no a lot. No. But I feel like the yeses way outweighed the no's.
That's true. Yeah.
So when she did say yes, and I got Earthworm Jim, ECW versus NWO.
They did have the wrestling DVDs. I forgot about that.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a chance to get all that stuff and see all that stuff. I didn't really care for the movies. I was there for the video games. Straight to the video games.
And Blockbuster gave me a love for bad movies. I've always gotten a bad movie from
you were sitting here talking about Sharknado the other day.
Hey, $5.99 for 6 movies.
6 Sharknadoes?
It's 6 of them.
What the fuck is happening?
And I sat one day, got high, and watched all 6 of these.
Oh my God. I feel bad for your goddamn brain
I felt good, man. That was a good day. That's a really good day.
Never mind.
I woke up like, Sharknado. Let's watch the next one. It's $1 a movie, man. I got that. The dumbest purchase I ever made. I ended up buying Players Club. Why the fuck did I buy Players Club?
Yeah, we all know what happens in Players Club.
Yeah, I didn't need to buy. I spent $15 on that movie.
At least Sharknado has somewhat of a plot you could have followed.
Yes, it stuck with the plot, and it was $6, not $15.
You paid $6.
Huh?
You paid $15 for Players Club. Don't tell nobody that no more. I mean, besides the people listening, y'all don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody man. He paid $15.
All right. Anyway, that concludes this episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm Alan Ford. You can follow me at Ford of Comedy on social media.
I'm Will Hill. You can follow me everywhere. Simply just Will. What's the next doc?
The next doc will be the Fire Fest.
Oh, that was good.
That's a good one. That was actually entertaining.
And if y'all want to, please comment any docs you want us to watch. We'll most definitely watch it and review them. Thank you guys.
Follow us on Instagram at LDAI Pod 22.
You heard the man. Follow us.
Bye.
X on the beat, make it boom.